see it's working. Let me just see it streaming, please. 1, 2, check, chuffy, 1, 2, please. 1, 2, check, chuffy, 1, 2. 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 Yeah, that's working, isn't it? Got chat there up above my head. We're in Mondstadt, we're away. What we're doing today is we completed the Rite of Dissension. We sorted all their problems out. We completed Act 1. We're going to move to Act 2, the perilous trail to Inazuma, hopefully. It's going to send us down the chasm. We want to get to Inazuma, really. But before we can do that, we need to do Chapter 2 Prologue. And before we can do that, we need to do Chapter 1 Act 4. Chapter 2 Prologue, Chapter 1 Act 4, Involuntary Sacrifice. Before we do that, we need to talk to Ningwang. And before we do that, we have to talk to Bowkeeper Dainsleif. Catherine from the Adventurers Guild has just informed me there's a peculiar stranger in the city. Well, she literally has. So I've just been here ticking off my commissions. And we are perilously close to adventure rank 39 up to 40. Should I go around killing a load of bosses now before I up that adventure rank? I'll just go with the flow. I'll just go with the flow. There are a couple of bosses we do need to kill because we've got you up to level 52 now. You've been ascended. You've been ascended, level 53. You've been No, you haven't. Why not? Oh, we did collect that from the Cryo's Vine, but we need our Valberries. We need 5 more Valberries. Okay, I can do that right now. You've been ascended. You've been ascended. You've been ascended. You haven't been ascended. Electro. And Valberries. God. Double on the Valberries. Double order of Valberries, please. The Electro stuff, I gave to Razor. Same deal with Barbara, look. She needs Ascension, but I gave her things to Wet Boy. When you've got 2 characters that require the same materials, it's a little bit more difficult, isn't it? Because you've been ascended, and you've been ascended, but you ain't. So let's go and pick a couple of Valberries.
I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister.
Because Valberries will sort this out, and then I need to kill Cryo Regisvine and Electro Hypostasis. But we've got those story quests to do as well. So that's what we're on today. We'll get out of... That's where the Valberries are. I left a little marker. Keep myself sane. So I'm going to go out and grab some Valberries. And today we're doing 2 streams, so... Hang on. I'm heading to the west. I'm heading west. Today we've got 2 streams. We're going to do this one now. This is a stream now. And then... I need to get up on that rocks. And then later on, what I'm going to do is... After this stream, I'm going to walk the dog, take him woods, and then I'll be back later. So we might do a bit of messing about, a little bit of those story quests, hopefully. But I imagine the story quests aren't going to just be quick little things. Oh, look, there's some sunsettiers. I need them for my jam. So I'm assuming the quests aren't just going to be little piddly things, and there's going to be some messing around involved. So we'll see what we get in the first stream, and then we'll tidy up the loose ends in the second stream. Hopefully get it all done today. Get ourselves off to the next phase, the next chapter tomorrow. A little bit of a slow climb here because I can't be certain I'm going to make this one, am I? Am I going to make this one? Don't look up a dress. Yeah, we'll make this. Oh, aren't I rocking Amber? Amber's our main one. Look, see, already I'm now worried I'm going to fall off this chuffing thing. Here we go. Up and over. Yes, yes. Party setup. Must have been in combat. Must have switched.
Leave it to me.
Must have switched Amber out for a bit of combat. But Amber is one of our mains. Our main.
I'll race you there.
What's this? What are you doing, you chuffer? Watch this. Oh. No, mate. No. Boom! That's what I wanted.
Go,
Bit of
Baron
tick, tick,
Bunny.
boom. You have a look at that Baron Bunny. You like them. They're your favourites.
No, my sword. Witness the power of Gua. Judgment.
That's nice and easy. Anyway, look, I'm supposed to be picking Valberries. I need 5 of them. They're hidden in these bushes. Up here, there's some, twinkling away. I need another Valberry spot as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 5 of them, you chuffer.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
So I'm going to have to remember, there's another bush. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 8. I'm going to have to remember to keep coming back here because I'm going to need Valberries. And at the moment, this is the only place that I remember where they are. What are you doing? Having a little... Having a little chat.
You can't run.
Having a little chat and a chill. That's my Sunsetia. Oh, jeez. There's more of them over there. There's always more of them. Chubby Crisis. What's going on? Hang on. Random event. Oh, look at all those rocks over there. They look nice. Hang on. I'm going to have those rocks, then I'm going to go Chubby Crisis. Oh, more Valberries. More Valberries. Good. Valberry Central over here. Oh, you chuffers.
Rain outlines your fate.
It's funny, you think you know a place, you think you've cleared out all the chests. I don't know if they are respawning around here,
long
but
lost ancient literature.
I've been told they don't. Well, look, here's a good spot. Magical chunks.
Someone needs assistance.
I should remember this for because it's good for my Valberries and this stuff. Nice, easy little farm here. Crystal chunks, a few Valberries. I'm ready to ascend my character. Where's this little Chubby Crisis? I thought there was a little extra quest here. No? Is it that thing? I'll have the Sunsetias, and then if nothing goes on, I'll... Maybe I missed the random event. Maybe I went the wrong way and it disappeared. I don't know. Don't have to worry about these chuffers, but what the hey.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Like, there's always more hilly churls to kill out here, aren't there? And no random event, I can't see that. Let's have a little look at my resin. I could do a little kill, couldn't I, for resin? We needed this for Lisa, didn't we? So we need the Regis Vines and we need the Electro. So we'll do a quick Electro because it's nice and easy. And the squad we've got will do just fine. And then we'll go and check out this Gainsbow. We'll check out these little prologue quests and bits and pieces. Hopefully get ourselves pushed forward in the story. And what a story it be. What a story it is. Really interesting set of affairs yesterday.
No, my sword! Rain cutter! can't run.
As we sorted out all of Liwei's problems, discovered Zhongli. I don't want to give away any spoilers, but you know, discovered Zhongli was a god. Can't believe I missed that.
Your fate.
Can't believe I missed it, but I missed it indeed.
Steady.
That'll do.
Shiver. Yeah. Yeah. You can't run. Yeah. Yeah. Judgment. Rain outlines your.
I'll just stick with Rosie here. Charge up her special.
You can't run.
Nice. And then we're ready to finish it by killing off some crystals in just a second. Oh, this is the tough one. Hang on. This is the one that I find most difficult.
I must leave no stone unturned.
I can do it, but I want to get in and try and do the killing, and I get myself... See, I did it then. I stopped talking about distracting myself with the talking. Lost concentration, got myself damaged. Because I always want to get to the centre and do the killings. But other than that, this is a really easy fight, I think.
Body and mind.
Certainly at this level of world level versus player character level it is. There we go.
Get him! No escape! Lights out.
There you go. Obtained. How many of these did we get? We only got one of those. But we could start crafting them, I suppose, couldn't we? Because we keep picking these up and I don't need them as much. We got ourselves a rubbish feather. Rubbish circlet. Rubbish medicine pot. And a rubbish watch. But that's alright. Right. What have I got left on here? Items forged, ingredients processed, not a big stress. Reputation in Liyue. We've spent some resin, that's replenishing, so no stress on that. I will need to be going in the domains at some point, won't I? Probably tomorrow's a good day for that, because it's Sunday, we can get whatever we want. Let's do our... let's do our... What am I trying to do now? Sorry, my phone's just ringing. I'm going to have to answer it in a little minute after I've been on stream. So, what I'm trying to do now is do our character upgrade. So, Lisa, ascend. Got the Valberries now, haven't we? Got all the Valberries, got all the bits and pieces. Let's ascend her. Ascend her? I don't even know her. I said, ascend her? I don't even know her. 6516 to 7245. That's a nice little jump in HP. 376 to 418. Good defensive boost. Base attack 390 to 404. That's a nice little jump as well. And attack by percentage 59.5%, 65.5. I don't know what that means. Base attack and then attack percentage. I haven't thought about that in recent... I don't know what... I haven't thought about that actually. Why? They've got two different attack integers. Anyway, they've both gone up. So, that's good. What's next on the list? We need more Valberries. We need more of these. Need more of these. Just more of everything, really. Got a free wish. I'll have that. That's mine. Thank you. And for Lisa, still on the Valberry hunt. And on the fragments, there's no point in crafting fragments if we haven't got Valberries, is there? So we'll just leave Lisa to languish for a little while. But it's on the list. You know, more things to do. And talking of the list, I've got some achievements here, because last stream we completed a new Star Approaches. Hooray! We took part in the Rite of Parting. Hooray! We defeated the Overlord of the Vortex. That was a bit of a chuffer. Although, to be fair, they did us a favour and stayed right out in the sea instead of coming in and destroying the city very quick. Gave us a bit of a chance to get out. But it was a little bit of emotional when Ningguang dropped her house on it. What's she going to look like with a chimney on her? I'll let you off this time, defeat child. We certainly did. Although the first time we had a bit of a struggle, because I thought he only had one energy bar, so I just went all in. He can't hurt me. And he killed 2 of my characters. So it doesn't matter. Not even going to resurrect. Just going to get in there and kill. But then all of a sudden he had another energy bar and he turned into Mega Man. So, but we defeated him the second time without any party member being marked and hit by his follow-up attack. We didn't even have to worry about that. We smashed his chops off. So 10 more primos for that. We broke all of an Electro Hypostasis reveal prisms before it could be revived just then. We'll have 10 primos for that. So a lovely stack of primos. Lovely stack of primos. Wonders of the world. There's still a few to do there, look. We need to finish Whispers in the Wind 5 times. Don't know what that is. There's all sorts of things here. Play a game of pirates. I'm pretty sure I did that in a little side quest. So I feel a little bit annoyed that I'm not having that ticked off, because I think I did that in a little side quest. But all these other things, look. Complete the following achievements to receive a name card style. Obtain the power of Electro. You know what that is? That's Inazuma. Look at all these other achievements we've still got to get. Look at these places. Haven't even 0% on some of these. There's primos in the bank for later. So what do we want to do now? Bowkeeper Dainsleif and a teapot to call home are the 2 standouts. Because this gives me this teapot thing. And I don't know what's going on with it, but there's a workshop and like a lantern. So like, it's all a bit weird. I don't know what's going on with that. That's a big option though. But Bowkeeper Dainsleif seems to be... all roads seem to lead to Dainsleif. So we're going to do that. Oh, she's doing her face. Yes! What a photi! Managed to get the face. And again, that's a little pose of hers. In the moonlight there, with the moon behind her, having just defeated an Electro. That's quite cool. I'm not a geek. I need to get up this mountain as well. I'm the guru geek. I need to get up that mountain as well. That's something I need to do. So here we are in Mondstadt, and the reason we're in Mondstadt is because this little quest takes place around Mondstadt. Look, just out, we've got to talk to the guards. So while I'm here, I'm just going to collect my jam. Got some flour, obtained. Got some sugar, obtained. Got some jam to make. All my sunsettias go on jam, and that's because I cook a lot of hash browns. They're vegan, but they require the jam. So all my stuff goes on jam. And Juzzy has reliably informed me that there's another vegan dish hiding in a restaurant in Leeway, so I need to get there and do that as well. Always stuff to do. Hello, Loz. What are you up to?
Honorary knight. Is something the matter?
I'm looking for a stranger with an eye patch, apparently. This is the thing. At the Adventurers Guild, I was told there's a blonde stranger with an eye patch going around. And I was like, oh, could that be my twin? Is it like looking like me? And they were like, no, it's more like Kaya's twin. Apparently Kaya's got an eye patch. I never really noticed, don't pay much attention to the chuffer. But, so there's this other character going around. I said to the woman at the Adventurers Guild, oh, I could do with another character to help me out on my squad. So it looks like I might win a character out of this. I don't know. But it's being mysterious. I'm looking for a blonde stranger with an eye patch.
A stranger with an eye patch? Let me think. Oh yeah, I remember seeing someone like that. A blonde stranger dressed in unusual garb. He was wandering all over Mondstadt at first, which I found rather suspicious. So I decided to keep an eye on him for a while.
It's pretty cool to be able to be the voice of someone in Genshin Impact, even if you are just a Knight of Favonius side character.
I lost him pretty quickly. Still, I didn't think that this was such a huge matter that we needed our outrider to pursue him by air. As long as Master Jean is here, there's nothing to fear from some suspicious, unusual-looking person.
Master Jean's not here though, is she? Or is she? No, she's back now, isn't she? She was out for a bit, but she's back now. Or is the Grandmaster out still? I don't know. Whatever.
That might be true, but if it were up to Jean, she'd take this way more seriously.
That is true. But on the other hand, knowing that Master Jean may overreact to the situation is all the more reason to not tell her, no?
What? No, look, hang on. Things have got to go up the chain, mate. Knights of Favonius.
Anyways, oh yeah, he was at Wagner's smithy for a while before I tried tailing him. He might have said something to Wagner.
It's another one of these where I've got to go and run around and talk to everyone.
You should go ask him.
Yeah, all right.
Maybe...
Come on then. Outrider Amber's on the case. Outrider Amber here, Wagner, and we demand answers.
What? You need something?
Put the hammer down, we're talking. I'm looking for an stranger with... He won't even put the hammer down.
Him. He showed up a few days ago asking to buy a bunch of forging materials.
Oh yeah, making a sword, is he?
Can't say I've heard of any of the materials he mentioned, though.
All right.
He then had a look at the weapons in my shop before leaving. I've heard that he can be found drinking at the Angel's Share.
We've got quite a lot of pubs in Mondstadt.
If the Knights of the Guild want to get hold of him, that's the only place to be.
The Angel's Share? Well, Master Diluc probably has his eye on that stranger too then. Anyway, let's go to the Angel's Share and have a look.
All right. I knew this was going to be the case. Charles is busy. What? Characters involved in other quests. Charles is busy completing the quest when the west wind arises. This one. Story quest. Oh, you chuffer. I don't want to do the story quests. I want to do the... Alright, we're doing the story quest now. Sudden change of stream.
Strange over there. Come on, let's take a look.
Sudden change of stream. We've got to go back to the Good Hunter and talk to Sarah about this story quest that's been on our list for a little while, but... Hang on, it's letting me talk to Charles now. What's going on? I'm just going to do this to see what happens. I don't know what's going to happen now. I'm just going to do this.
What do you think this is, kiddo? A fruit juice store?
How rude, especially since we're here to help.
Help? Oh, yes. You're the acting Grandmaster's new hotshot helper, aren't you?
That's one way of putting it, but...
I don't know what's going on.
Great. Tell Jean I need my quarterly tax return forms then. It's time to get Elzer on to doing the accounts again. I must say, though, the tax rate on alcohol in Mondstadt is pretty steep.
Good, because we shouldn't all be drinking all the time. It's bad for you. It makes you depressed, it makes you unhappy, it makes you act like a bore, and costs money and kills your liver. Anyway, look, you're really good like this to get Jean involved, and yet the Dawn Winery is somehow very rich.
That's mostly down to Master Diluc's successful business model.
Why are the accounts with Jean? Does she do bookkeeping now too?
Acting Grandmaster Jean personally goes over all the accounts. After all, the wine industry is Mondstadt's main source of income. Jean takes great pains to make sure no detail is overlooked.
Right.
Paimon never knew that. Jean's job is even harder than it seems.
The acting Grandmaster's hard work indeed makes our lives a whole lot easier. We're certainly very lucky, but to put it bluntly, we just take it for granted that that's the norm now.
Wow. How do you sleep at night knowing how much pressure you put Jean under?
Paimon's defending... Paimon's not happy, but this guy does come across like a bit of a chuffer.
When you put it like that, I do feel quite ashamed. I suppose I should give her one on the house next time she's here. Although, I doubt the acting Grandmaster even has the time to spare for that.
Sounds like a poor excuse to deny Jean a free drink.
What?
Come on, let's go and see Jean.
Right, we're doing Jean stuff now. That's what we're doing. Hey, Jean. Don't be afraid. Battlekeeper Dainsleif asks... Oh, now I can do that. Right, forget Jean then. Now we're doing this.
Come in, take a seat. We have a few
We'll do Jean later again. Right, we can go back to what I wanted to now. Jesus. Like, what a weird system. It's actually quite a good system. actually quite a good system because like it keeps things moving in the right order and stuff, and it's quite cool that, you know, some games you could just override things and say, right, well, if they need to be here, right, they'll be here, but, you know, it's sticking to the actual narrative. But okay, I always do that when I come here by accident. Ask Charles about the stranger. There's Charles. Why can't I do that? Oh, he's going to be inside and outside now. Watch. Watch this. He'll be inside as well now. There he is. Right. I broke it again.
What will it be? Grape juice or apple cider?
Grape juice.
Hey, Charles! Have you seen a blonde stranger who wears an eye patch around here by any chance?
That I have. He comes here every night. Just to drink, though. Doesn't order anything else. He even sometimes mixes his own drinks after he orders them. I don't know anything else about him, but from his selections and mixes, I'd say that he's quite the connoisseur.
It's interesting because
And what's Master D-Luke's opinion?
what they're doing is they're giving us a background to the character before we meet the character. They're building up the character, which is quite interesting. It's a clever way of doing things. It creates intrigue and mystery, but it also informs you, and, you know, you build up a picture of someone, and then you're using your imagination to fill in some bits. And
Why, I just gave it to you. Quite the connoisseur.
Investigating everything as always. Guess that's D-Luke for you.
If you're looking for that gentleman, he ordered some new bottle of wine in advance yesterday. So he should be here today, too.
ooh,
There's too many raucous patrons on the first floor, so if you want to wait, best to go to the second.
okay. Go to the second floor of the tavern and wait. Where's the chuffing stairs? All right there. Check it out, man. Second floor of the tavern. This is cool. This reminds me of a place we went in Prague, right? And they let us go up in the second floor and, anyway, look. Go to, wait on the seat by the railing. These are the railings, aren't they? Is this the seat? You and Paimon, start waiting.
Ah, welcome, sir.
Oh, look!
The wine that you previously ordered is here.
It is a new character. I wonder what kind of... It's mysterious as well. We're seeing them from the back. Blonde, scraggy hair. Cloak. Blue stuff on the cloak.
He's really here? Let's go downstairs and have a look.
Ooh. Ooh, we're going to go meet Barkeeper Dainsleif. Agent Amber's on the case. What's Barkeeper? Sounds like a tree thing. Barkeeper Dainsleif sounds like a tree thing. Alright, come on then. Alright, Amber. Go to the first floor and find the stranger. Ooh, look. Ooh. Who's this? Who's this? Eye patch. Oh, he looks a bit mysterious and dark. Eye patch Phantom of the Opera. It's not just an eye patch. It's like a full-on... Isn't it? It's like a full-on... I'll just sit here for a minute and pretend I'm not looking at him. It's like a full-on mask thing. Blue eyes. Strange character. Don't know what kind of message board for employees and job seekers sit. Don't know what kind of... hello. Don't know what I think of this.
Even if you are a close friend.
Hi. I'm with the Adventurers Guild. How'd you do? I'm an honorary knight of Favonius.
Wow, he's got no intention of paying us any mind, huh?
So, I'm a traveller.
A traveler, you say? Why are you traveling?
I'm looking for my lost relative.
Well, that's as good a reason as any. Sit down over there, then.
He's sitting on his cloak. That's a silly thing to do. You want to get your cloak out from underneath your bum and not sit on it. I'm not sure about your choice of shoes. We're looking like an armoured magician.
So, guess we've broken the ice. What a weird guy.
Yeah, not weird in like a cool and kooky way. Weird in a sort of rude and strange way. A bit like Kaya as well.
That little one beside you.
Emergency food, ha ha ha. No, my best chum, not messing around with this chuffer. You don't know what he's going to do.
Uh-huh, we're the best of friends.
It's indeed a good thing to have someone accompany you on your travels. My name's Dainsleif. I suppose you have some business with me?
So it is Bowkeeper Dainsleif. Okay. I'm going to invite you to adventurous with it. I'm really a bit confused because I didn't know I was going to get many more characters than I've already got. So I don't know if he's going to be a character with us. It's like sort of suggesting it to me. It's kind of like, hello, Juzzy. It's kind of promoting to me like, you know, this guy's going to be on our crew. But I don't know if he is. I don't know if I want him to be. I mean, he's probably going to have utility, but he's got a bit of the Kaias for me. He's a bit... I don't know what to think. I'll be open-minded, and I'll reserve my judgment until he does one thing or the other, because at the moment he's just been mysterious. He looks a lot like us, doesn't he? Like, I've been looking for my twin, and if I was anyone in Mondstadt, I'd say, well, I've seen someone that looks just like you, with a mask on. That looks a lot like us.
Sure.
Same sort of hair.
And he was so cold just a moment before. Paimon's got a bad feeling about this.
That's what I mean, yeah. I don't know.
But I will require advance payment.
Well, there's no payments. But payment, you say?
500 mora, and 3 answered questions.
That's easy. I've got billions of mora.
The 500 is a one-time fee, and we'll settle the questions in a moment.
Yep, fine.
That's it.
That's it.
Well, now Paimon's got a really bad feeling. That kind of compensation can't be right.
Ah, thank you. Now, as for my questions, I'd like you to answer them here and now.
Yep. Okay. I don't care, because you didn't say I have to get them right or anything. You just said answer them, so... do I need to answer them correctly?
The answer to a question says nothing about right and wrong. Only about differences in attitude.
Fair play. This is cool.
I only wish to know what your choices are. You need only answer.
I'm actually even though he's being weird, I'm actually warming to him, because he's not being weird and an arsehole, he's just being weird, which is fine. Like, interesting, different, weird, fine. So I'm warming to him a little bit.
Question 1.
Yep.
The crisis Mondstadt faced was resolved by an alliance between yourself and that Animo Archon who calls himself Venti.
Yep.
Who, in your view, was the key to ending that crisis?
What I mean is, how do you know what Venti is?
I know everything that I should.
Wow.
Well, answer the question.
Who is the key to ending the crisis? Venti, me, or the unity of the people that gave us the victory? Let me have a little think. From what I remember, we had to go and... What was the crisis? The crisis was that big dragon chuffer was angry, and I didn't know nothing about it until I met Venti and he explained what was going on. Venti gave me the wind so that I could fly up and shoot the dragon out of the sky, and then we had to do that again and shoot these things off its back, and then we had to go and get the golden lyre, and then Venti had to play it some songs, and it turned out Venti could fix the lyre, but I could fix the lyre. In fact, I was key to fixing that lyre. But later, Venti magicked a lyre out of nothing, so I didn't really need to fix the lyre. Unity of Mondstadt's people gave us the victory. I don't think so, because at one point there was a push from the Knights of Favonius and, you know, a group thing going on, but really it was Venti and me doing the main bits, wasn't it? The unity of the people, the general people in the city didn't know much about what was going on. But, so I'll say Venti.
Is that your answer?
I don't think I'd have got it done without Venti. I mean, he knew everything and sorted everything out, didn't he? So, I was key, but he knew I was key, that's why he had me involved. I think Venti.
Question number 2.
And he could talk to the dragon, so he knew what was going on. Without him, we'd have been fighting it and trying to kill it. Question number 2.
Rex Lapis, who has defended Liyue Harbor for millennia on end, used his gnosis to lay down a contract to end all contracts, of which the stipulations are still unknown.
Yep.
Who do you think will defend Liyue Harbor in the future, now that they've lost their deity?
What do you mean? Defend? Well, the Adepti have decided to, you know, bow out, haven't they? They've decided to fuck it off. They've said the time for the Adepti is done. We're not doing this anymore. We're going to just take a back seat. The Qixing have filled the void, and Zhongli was very pleased with that. He was like, I didn't expect them to fill the void so quick, and we were like, oh, they're baddies then, aren't they? They took over. And he's like, no, it's good they took over, because it shows they're capable and powerful, and we need someone to lead. And from the looks of what Ning Wang did, she dropped her chuffing house on that thing. She ain't going to back down from no one. She's prepared to make sacrifices. So I think she's going to... Everyone in Niue Harbour, no, that little girl was like, oh, I'm glad that all the tough people were there because, you know, that made me feel strong and safe. So if all the tough people weren't there, the Adepti and the Qixing, the people in the Niue Harbour would have bottled it. So I can't say them. I think it's the Qixing. The Adepti definitely said they're going to take a back seat. So in the future, the Qixing.
So that's your answer? I see.
I mean, that's what I got the impression of from what happened.
Now for my final question.
He didn't seem happy about it, though.
This world has people who gained visions, and those who did not.
Yeah.
Which of the two do you think hold more importance in the eyes of the gods?
Well, in the eyes of the gods, those with visions. Like, absolutely a shadow of... Like, it's more philosophical to say none of them do, but I've met some of the fucking gods. This is the problem. I'm not... If you're talking about esoteric ideas and, you know... If you're talking about religious context and, you know, just philosophy and theology, talking about gods, then that's one thing. But since I've met the gods, pretty sure I met the Archon, which is considered a god. I met Venti. Venti doesn't seem bothered about anyone. But he was pretty, you know, he was pretty interested in what was going on with the people with the visions, because they had a fight with him. I'm one of them. I met Zhongli. Zhongli was going around, you know, he was interested in the affairs of the people. He was interested in the affairs of the people of Liyue. He never once... Actually, the gods have never once mentioned visions to me. But... You know, I've met two of the gods. Who holds more importance in the eyes of the gods? Importance. I mean, they think I'm a pretty big cheese. I wonder if this is a question that's going to lead how we are going to align ourselves politically in the future. I mean, I'm going to say those with visions, not because I think that they're more important, but because I think the gods think they're more important. I mean, the gods gave them the fucking visions.
So, this is your answer then? I understand.
Interesting set of questions. Interesting. What's really good about it and interesting is that they are basically giving us, like, I like it in games where instead of saying this is what you should think, you know, like this is a game about this and this is what you should think about it, what they've done is they've raised some ideas and allowed you space and time to think about them. You know, this isn't a combat sequence, giving you some space and time to think about the ideas, and those ideas are woven into the game, yeah, but do they inform the way you play it? I don't know. Let's see what happens.
It seems that you're different from him.
From him? Oh god, he knows my chuffing... He knows my twin. I mean, obviously twin. That's what you'd think, isn't it? Because you'd heard that all your life. If you're a twin, you'd heard that sort of conversation all your life. Oh, you're different from him, you're like him. So you'd think, oh, he's talking about my twin.
I'll take that 500 mora. And now I also understand your views on this world. As we agreed, you may now commission me.
Alright.
That said, I only take commissions related to the Abyss Order.
Oh, he's not going to be in my team. He's just going to... I'll send him out to do stuff. What?
Like you, I am currently on a journey. You intend to find your sibling, while I wish to oppose the Abyss.
Fair enough.
Ugh. Those creatures that serve the Abyss are the fangs and claws by which the Order spreads chaos in this world.
Okay.
I have come to Mondstadt this time while on the trail of an Abyss Herald.
Oh, a herald.
An Abyss Herald?
That sounds like it needs its ass kicking.
An even more twisted abyssal being. One that commands the Abyss Mages.
I love that. What a cool thing. I know it happens in games, right? You know, you move up the levels, and as you do, you approach some enemies and they become like their bosses. And then later on, it does it in this quite effectively. The Ruin Guards, for example, when you first encounter them, are like a boss. And then later on, they're more of a mob. They're more of a regular enemy that you kill on the way to another boss. And the bosses get bigger. I love the idea that something that not a boss, but a higher rank enemy than a bokoblin, than a moblin, than a higher ranked enemy than a hilly churl. Higher rank, but you know, in a pack is like the more difficult enemy out of the smaller group pack. Is now suddenly just a minion to a bigger enemy. That sounds cool. I don't want to fight loads of Abyss Mages at once though, because they're chuffers. You have to focus on them one at a time. Anyway, look, come to think of it, the Storm Terror incident ended. We haven't Since the Storm Terror incident ended, we haven't...
Oh, that's right! We've just been fighting against the Fatui and Liyue, who are human too! We haven't encountered the non-human Abyss Order at all!
Good point.
There's some reason behind that, I'm afraid. It's possible that they may have been under orders to avoid your path.
I just thought, we're in the tavern, so we've got that tavern background sound and the little piano, but maybe we should have had a bit more dramatic music for this.
Oh, that does sound pretty dangerous. Maybe they're looking for a better time to ambush us or something.
They won't defeat me, or I'll defeat them. You see, that's a tough choice, isn't it?
Uh-huh. We're super duper strong.
That manner, it's just like his.
Ooh, he knows, he knows.
Well then, let's go see for ourselves, shall we? According to the leads I have on hand, the Abyss Order has re-infiltrated the Temple of the Falcon.
I'm starting to think he's not going to automatically join my group, and that he's a character you can win, but he's not going to automatically join.
Let's meet up at the temple. Perhaps your questions about the Abyss will be answered there.
Alright. I love it in a quest where we meet somewhere, and then we have to go somewhere else. And they disappear. Hey, look, I'm just trying to get out the door. No, leave me alone. I am a busy bee. Leave me alone. My dog stepped on a bee, so... could have a jazzier loading screen, couldn't it? Although it's very quick. It's gone very quickly. Meet by the Temple of the Falcon. That's over there. Alright. I'll just magic myself over there. Here I am. Reminds me of the first time we had to come here with Amber. Do you remember? We came here with Amber, and I said, look at the moon in the distance there setting. We came here with Amber, and I put on the Rolling Stones in the background on one of our early Genshin Impact streams. I switched to walking, and I walked here, and I said, the thing is, you can't always get what you want in the game, but whatever you get, you're going to enjoy. So whatever characters we get... Wet Boy we got, didn't we? Rosie, got her 3 times. We've also got ourselves a Sayu, but we can't rank up until we get to Inazuma. But we picked up Razor. Twice. Oh no, I haven't got 2 Razors. Just got 1 Razor, 3 Rosies, 2 Sayus, and 2 Jinquis. We've got some new characters. We've got the ones the game throws at us, and they're useful. Xinglang, Barbara. Not using Kai, we only leveled him up to get his Primo. We've got Noelle, of course, we like her. So yeah, we're pleased. We're not disappointed, even though we got multiple copies of the same character. Because it is nice to get some Constellation stuff, isn't it? Even though that could have been 2 different characters. Plus 3 different characters. Plus 4 different characters. Plus 5, I could have had 5 different extra characters, but instead I've got Constellations. Lucky me! So I did say, you know, you can't always get what you want. Since then, I've actually been to see the Rolling Stones, and I've listened to them play that song live in concert. You can see a little clip of it on our channel, Ganji Kid, on YouTube. So, interesting, isn't it? We've come such a long way. There's still a long way to go, I'm sure. There's still a long way to go, I'm very sure. But we're coming back to the Temple of the Falcon. It's pretty cool.
This abandoned temple does bear some marks of the Abyss, the Falcon of the West. Though it can soar in the wind, it ultimately does naught but hover under the light of the gods.
What are you talking about, mate?
Oh, it's nothing. Let's head inside.
Is this going to be one where I don't know what elements to bring? Explore window. That's completed. We did that. Recommended party level 58. Recommended elements cryo. I'm just going to go with that. So the game thinks I should be a little bit higher up than I am now. And I could easily be a level 58. I've got books and stuff. It's just she needs a few more essential materials. But, Like, he can go to 58 really easily. I've got the books for him. I just hold on to them. I just hoard them a bit. You know, I like to hoard them. Use them at the very end of the
The
process.
scent of the abyss is getting stronger. It's not far now.
Paimon wonders what the Abyss Heralds look like. Do they look something like the Abyss Mages?
Let's head further in first. If we do see that creature, that'll spare me the explanation either way.
This place hasn't changed, has it?
Time to act.
Has it?
Body and mind.
No, it hasn't, has it? And there's a thing down here, and then there's these chuffers. Yeah, I remember coming here in the early days. Funny, huh? It's got the Zelda music going on.
Rain
Guardian
outlines
music.
your fate. Let me weave you a verb. You can't run. You can't run. I see how it is.
Steady as stone, as a dutiful maid would.
No, my sword.
Ooh, potatoes, I need them.
Judgment. Punishment.
That'll do it, won't it? Did you wake up, you chopper? I'm stuck in that bit of wall now. Okay.
Time to act.
Someone's still shooting at me. I'm trying to loot potatoes and someone's still shooting at me.
Body and mind. You can't run.
Wheat and potato, that's good. That's ingredients for my hash browns. Nearly had a little thing on, don't know what's going on.
What a new shiver! No, my sword! Brain cutter!
What are you doing, Chuffer? What's going on? Do these water things, yeah? Freaking cabbage, that's mine. That's mine. Carrots and potatoes. There's lots of cooking ingredients in this place, isn't there? Quite a lot. He's not a character in the game yet. All right, weird, because the way it's introducing it, it really feels like it's a. Like they even said, you need a new character to help you with your adventures. So like.
Time to act.
It's a weird way to introduce him, isn't it? I was trying to check my heartbeat then as well with the heart monitor. 85's not terrible, is it? This is a job for Outrider Amber.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
First time I went in there, I fell off there and died, didn't I? So at least I've learned from that mistake. Oh, two at once. So this is the thing that is a little bit interesting sometimes, because I wonder which one to go for first. I suppose I can do both with cryo, can't I?
Looks like overtime today.
Oh, she's in trouble now already.
Body and mind.
I'm ruining this. I'm doing it wrong. Hang on.
escapes my sights.
Jeez.
Must keep.
How am I getting this messed up? How am I messing this up? I've used up all the eggs now, look.
A minor setback. Judgment. Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power of Gugwa.
Alright, one down.
You can't run.
Just need to get through that thing, don't I?
Punishment.
I'll catch up. Time to clean up.
I actually gave Amber a steak then, which is definitely not vegan.
Get him.
Not vegan, but naughty.
Just a few abyss mages? Seems like that herald might have already left.
And he's not getting involved in the fight, which is weird, isn't it? Because usually in these sort of things, like, you get this character and then you can play him as well. But totally dressed up like a character. Got the same cape as... Look, got the star cape going on as well, like Paimon. Although Paimon's is actually better. His is just more of a pattern.
The abyss. It is chaos, and it is also destruction. It is a morass of inconceivable madness that encroaches upon this world's very foundations.
What even is a Bowkeeper, and has he got a vision? I can't see his vision hanging around anywhere.
That is why even the Dragon of the East, a servant of a deity, was unable to resist its corrosive powers.
Maybe he's a character that got chopped, that they've decided, like, nah, he's not good enough. You know, he's like a bit like this and a bit like that. Maybe he didn't test well amongst the public.
And the creatures of the abyss desire nothing less than the overthrow of a world ruled by the Archons.
You seem to know a lot about the Abyss, Dane.
Dane.
Well, we do have some history. I suppose that's as far as chit-chat goes. We should head to Wolvendom.
Oh, should we?
Judging by the traces I'm following, their next appearance may be within the territory of that old wolf.
Fair enough.
Perhaps we may find our Abyss Herald there.
Oh, that's it. We're on the trace of a herald, yeah. Lovely stuff. Gonna go and resurrect my crew.
Time to act.
That's my thing there. That's mine. Wrong button. Got it.
Body and mind.
Got it. And we're over to the wolf. Is it quicker just to fly down from here, maybe? And go up the Wolvendom Road? I don't know. Trying to catch those things as well. Missed them. It's not quicker to fly down here because I'm not going to fly the whole way, am I? Look. There's a crystal fly there anyway. So it was worth it. Got some berries.
Time to act.
Up the Wolvendom Road you get crystals, rock, and you get... oh, I picked up a butterfly by mistake there, not vegan.
Body and mind.
You get... maybe a fight with a few bokoblins, hilly churls. Look this way, I'm getting other stuff. That's the Wolvendom Road, look. The rocks and all that. Can't help it, I've got to go and collect all this stuff. Like,
Well, we're in Wolvendom now. Think Dane's waiting for us up ahead? We We should meet up with him quick, in case the wolves decide they don't like him.
Paimon's pushing us to go and meet Dane though, so I don't mind. I'll go straight to it. Leave some rocks for later. Slow progress. Get up there. There he is. Pow! Hello, Dane. Oh, we're gonna have a big fight.
Lord of Wolvendom, great wolf king of the north. Sharp of fang and keen of claw, and yet dwelling here only.
You know the wolf?
No, nor does it know me.
I'll tell you something, mate. It knows me. I knocked its tail off.
I only know these things because a previous traveling companion of mine once wanted to hear its story.
Was that my twin, do you think?
All right, let's go see if that Abyss Herald has stopped by here.
But where do we begin? Are you standing here because of these strange bonfires, Dane?
Indeed. See that? Floating above the flames? It's an abyssal spell. Knowing what I do of the Order's habits, they've probably left similar marks behind elsewhere. Let's have a look nearby.
Look for clues in Wolvendom.
So, their reach
I mean, no thanks. I want to go in there and have a big fight, don't I? There's a little challenge here. I might do the challenge. Can't help it, can you? Can't help it. Let's see what it is. Defeat enemies in 60 seconds. Open the chest in 30 seconds. What? Over there, yeah? No problemo. Surely.
Get ready for the gliding
Champion of Mondstadt. No problem for the gliding champion of Mondstadt.
Opening a chest is like unwrapping a gift.
Thanks. Where the chuff am I going now, anyway? I bet I'm supposed to be up on that rock, aren't I? I've gone down into the gully and I'm supposed to be up on the rock. You watch. What's this little camp?
Do you think that those monsters by the bonfire are under the Abyss Order's control? Looks kinda scary. Let's beat them up first.
I like Paimon's attitude. I can't see the monsters because I bet they're up there, but I like her attitude. Let's beat them up. Let's go. Oh look, that's who she's talking about. Yeah, they can definitely have it.
Rain outlines your... You can't run! Light. Let me weave you a verse. No escape!
Whew, that's that. Let's go check out that bonfire.
Okay.
Looks like this bonfire's also got something to do with the Abyss.
Loads more chuffers. Kill hilly churls in my sleep, mate. Whoa, 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 whoa. Mate.
Judgment! Punishment! Time to act. You can't run! Leave it all to me.
Get some wood as well while I beat him up. Right, they're dead anyway. Little wolf hook. Get me wolf hook while I'm here.
Someone needs assistance.
Where are we going now? Up here. Up here it is then. Listen in your car.
There's another one of those bonfire spells. Looks like the abyss really has been around here. Yikes! Where do these monsters pop out from? Let's clear them out, and quick!
Judgment! No one escapes my... You can't run! Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter. Shiver.
A bit tough for a hilly churl, aren't you? Dead hilly churl now, mate. Dead hilly churl. Don't have to put this one out. Talk to Dainsleif.
I won't let you down.
So turn this up. Each message that I send. Listen in your car, not just at the weekend. Where's he gone? I can't help collecting all this stuff, you know. Look at them twinkling away there, the little wolf hooks. You need them for Wolf Boy. Oh, he's up there now.
Have you finished searching? I searched around these parts and found some signs myself, but they were left behind by abyss mages, and there was no deeper abyssal power to them.
Oh, another fool's errand.
It seems that even an abyss herald would not wish to make trouble with the Wolf King of the North. We should leave as well. If there's anything praiseworthy about that old wolf, it's his territorial nature.
It's nice to be on the trail of something, but it was also a bit rubbish to go somewhere, do a load of stuff, and it to not be worth anything at all because it wasn't the right place in the first place. I mean, that seems a bit daft, doesn't it?
But now we're out of leads. Are we going to have to give up?
No. There is one more place we can go. Let's get a move on then. I'll wait for you at Storm Terror's lair.
Storm Terror's lair. No problem. Ran off without us again.
I'll race you there.
He's already there, Amber.
I've heard about what happened to you during Mondstadt's crisis. When you came, this place was known as Storm Terror's lair. But I suppose that this place is more lair than Storm Terror at this point. In fact, if my memory serves, this ruin has had largely nothing to do with that dragon for a long time. The first time I laid eyes upon the ruins of Old Mondstadt, the Dragon of the East had yet to fall.
Huh? But Paimon remembers that Dvalin first got in trouble hundreds of years ago.
Don't think too much about it.
Yeah. You're really old, I get it.
Do you remember the light actuators that once sealed this ruin?
No.
If the Abyss Order is interested in this location, then they will not neglect those mechanisms. Let's go see what the situation is at those light actuators.
Okay, can't even remember them, but yeah. Just magic my way over there. Alright, this sort of setup. Oh, it's a nice fight. Right, another fight.
Look! There are lots of monsters gathered over there.
Just going to sneak round and come at them from this angle. Right behind the mage.
No, my sword! You can't run! Yeah. Judgment! Go, Phoenix! Lights out.
Did I hit the mage? No, I missed it.
You can't run! Yeah. Let it rain. Get him! Rain outlines your fate.
Well, hello. Out of nowhere.
Hey, go, Barrett Bunny! Bet you can't keep up with me.
Hey, they're protecting the chat.
Let me weave you a verse.
Bubbles go in from this dude, right. Where'd you go, you chuffer?
Yeah, I'll race you there.
Judgment!
Shiver!
Got.
No, my sword! You can't run!
Steady as stone.
Let me out that mage.
Body and mind. Time to act. Judgment!
No one escapes my sight.
You can't run!
Lights out.
Witness the power of Gurwa! Judgment! You can't run! No, my sword!
Any more for any more?
Oh, so in the end, we still couldn't find that Abyss Herald. Bummer.
That's the second bummer out of Paimon from the game. Brilliant.
I wouldn't call not having to gaze upon such a creature a shame exactly. Still, I do believe that you will come across one eventually.
I'm pretty sure we will now, yeah.
No, you're right. If it's a really powerful monster, it would be best to go around it.
Only so we can get to the back and then go through it.
How good it would be if all perils one encounters in their journeys could simply be solved by going around them. Once upon a time, yes. I simply have experience from adventuring together with that traveling companion.
Oh, sorry, Jazzy. It doesn't allow links in the chat. I'm going to have to start a Discord for links.
You know, Dane, you keep talking about that person this and that person that. Where are they now, anyway?
Or you could link them on my Twitter. What are we on now? Twitch. Twitter. Yeah, you can link me on Twitter with Scott Informal.
He no longer travels. I'm afraid that traveling can be too exhausting at times.
Oh, is that how it is? Well, why are you traveling alone then?
I still have some things left unfinished.
Yep, and it's good to have a home to come back to, isn't it? Hey, once you find your sibling, we should find a place to stay too, shouldn't we?
Well, I'm trying to get home on a Paimon.
Mondstadt's Fisherman's Toast is pretty tasty, but Liyue's one-man restaurant is great too.
Well, we can magic teleport around the whole place, so it doesn't really matter.
Either way, we should settle down in a place where there's good food.
I agree, Paimon.
Home. Well, it won't be too late to think about where you stay once your journey reaches its end.
Is he also someone who came from our world into this world. Is he also... Oh no, it's just my chat. I put this... What it is because I don't have a mod or anything. I put the super moderated settings on chat. And, you know, I started Twitch a year ago or so. Maybe, yeah, a year and a bit ago. And, you know, there's a load of settings and bits and pieces. You know what I'm like. I'd rather just get in and kick ass on the game than mess about with all the settings. So I can probably change it so it can allow links in the future, I suppose. Whatever its automatic, like, security auto moderator settings were, I said, all right, do that then. Because I thought you don't want a load of links popping up in chats. It could be anything. Like when we get those bots that say things like, oh, do you want followers? Follow this link. And, like, you know, you get those bots. Well, like, you know, it's probably best to not allow links. There you go, yeah. So we'll have to set up a Discord and stuff like that. But if it's important, at Scott Informal on Twitter, or just, like, we'll find a way to, you know, you could describe, if it's like a YouTube video or something, you can describe it and then I can search for it on YouTube or something like that. But we've got 1 more hour of stream before I walk the dog. So I want to push this Dainsleif thing through. Because everything seems to take longer than you think it will on this game, doesn't it?
While you're still traveling, you should...
Just having a little moment. I sense something familiar on that cliff. Oh, is he watching us?
Huh? What's familiar?
I felt it for a moment, the previous time we came here too.
A familiar feeling, you say? It could be someone you know well. Or perhaps a monster.
Could it be the Abyss? Well, my twin is basically running the Abyss then, aren't they?
Whichever it is, we should see it for ourselves, and thus see clearly.
Right, he's up for it. I like it. I like the attitude.
We can reach the top of that cliff from over there.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Whoa, Dane moves really fast, doesn't he?
Dane does move fast. He seems to magically be ahead of us all the
Let's use
time.
that wind current nearby to catch up.
Yeah, I'm just gonna... I know. It's just a free bit of electro crystal. I'm having it. Don't have to worry about that slime. Although it's worth killing everything, isn't it? But don't have to worry about that slime. Let it live. Up on the air current. That's lovely. Gliding champion and Mondstadt got that sorted. Here he is. We can't go over there, can we? No, that looks lovely over there, but you can't go any further. Red line. But it's nice that they modelled the rest of the world that you can't go into. It like implies it might be there. Maybe they will add that onto the map at some point. Maybe they won't. But it implies it could be there. So, no, it's nice having a view, isn't it, to another mountain or such. Interesting. What you saying, Daney?
Can you still sense that familiar feeling that you spoke of earlier?
It's nearby.
But it doesn't feel like there's anything around here. No monsters, no people, nothing.
It's a YouTube video that adds context to this quest. It's the name Genshin Impact Story Teaser, We Will Be Reunited. I'll just carry on with this quest running then. I'll have a little look at it at some point and maybe play it on stream if I think it's really important. But if they didn't bother to put it in the game, I'm just going to judge the game on itself and not... Like, if the game... For example, if I played another game and it required lots... I have played other games where it doesn't tell you all the stuff in the game and it requires a lot of looking on a wiki. You know, like they have the little wiki for the game, do you know what I mean? Not a walkthrough, but... You know, oh, what's this thing do? I'll check on the internet. Oh, what's that thing do? I'll check on the internet. And if a game has too much of that, I actually downgrade it a little bit. Because I'm like, look, half the game is going off the game and looking on the internet. That's no fun. So, yeah, I'll just carry on for now. But, yeah, I will have a look at it. I will have a look.
Indeed.
Thanks.
There doesn't seem to be anything strange about this place. It doesn't look any different from the last time I was here.
And also, it might copyright us, mightn't it? So, the last time you say...
My traveling companion brought me here on our previous journey.
That was my twin. Why doesn't I get it? Why don't Gravekeeper get it? It's so obvious.
So, Dane, what about you? What's your favorite place?
Don't chat him up, Paimon. We're here to learn about, like, the secrets of the game.
Me? I no longer remember.
But I'm getting... I don't know what a Bowkeeper is as well, but I'm getting the feeling Dane is from Earth as well.
I merely followed my traveling companion around on that journey. Huh? A ruined guard's footprint. A ruin guard was wandering around here?
Oh, I hope so, because I like kicking their asses.
No peace.
Oh, look at
to
these
be
big
found,
footprints, yeah.
even for a single dandelion.
Look at these. Go and examine the dandelion. That's a good shot of Gravekeeper. I messed it up by being in the shot. Oh, there we go. She's having a vision. That's my twin. That's me. And that's that woman who separated us. Or is that the future? Got a bit of a headache now.
What to you? You were just spacing out. Huh? You mean your brother?
Yeah.
But how could that be? You only touched that dandelion for a second.
And yet, the moment I touched it...
Perhaps that dandelion bears some sort of scent that only you recognize. As for why, has it perhaps experienced something related to you?
Bit weird.
You're saying some real confusing stuff. Paimon doesn't get it at all.
Oh, it's a teaser for the quest after this. Okay, I will watch it in a bit, and thanks. But yeah, I'll just push on with this for a bit, yeah. The thing is, I'm hoping that, you know, in the next hour, that this will be over, and I can walk the dog and come back and we can push through those other bits and get us set up for Sunday, next chapter. I'm hoping. But you know exactly how it goes. It's like hours and hours, isn't it? So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I've underestimated how long this is going to take.
Do not rush. Vexation and anxiety are the enemy of rational thought. Your journey has only just begun, has it not? At least you now know that he is still on this world.
It's almost like he's leading us to him, but not too heavily.
At this time, the most important thing is the journey to find him itself.
It's the journey. You know, the journey's the important thing. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Okay.
Yes. And this is something you must keep in mind as the meaning behind your journey.
It's almost like, you know, if you're getting off track playing Genshin Impact and you're getting interested in picking all the flowers and leveling up your swords, and you like Leeway and you want to go and see Inazuma, they're kind of saying to you, yeah, hang on, mate. Aren't you supposed to be worried about, you know, keep in mind the main story? Because the main story, at the moment, it kind of hovers around in the background. It's not like major up in the foreground all the time, but it's going to build towards it, isn't it? And it's going to become this big thing. So, yeah, you've got this whole journey and you're going to enjoy it, but also keep in mind, like, it's like balancing out both things here. He's like, remember the journey's important, but remember, as you do the journey, the main thing's important. So
may you find your kin at the end of that journey. Well then, let us part ways here for now.
I wonder if this was written in, like, you know, sometimes they test games, don't they, and people give them feedback. And I wonder if after Leeway, people started getting a bit off track and forgetting things, and this was written in as a sort of, you know, punctuation point to make sure you really know what the main story is.
Huh? You're leaving? Already?
Only for now. Don't worry. We will meet again.
Or if this is always intended to sort of tease out that main story.
After all, I did take 500 Mora and those 3 answers you gave me.
Yep, contracts are worth a lot in Leeway. Oh, that's done. Good, right. We didn't get a new quest or anything. Sorry, we didn't get a new... We got 60 primos. Bloody hell, he's loaded with primos. Found some big footprints. And they go off into a place that we can't go to. So maybe it will open up later, I don't know. And we completed a good old quest. Good old questy. So now we've got... We like the teapot. We like that. We started off Jean's quest, but we don't have to worry about that. We've got Jade Chamber Rising and Chapter 1 Involuntary Sacrifice. I want to do this because it's Chapter 1 Act 4 and Interlude Chapter Act 1 comes after, doesn't it really? So I want to do this next. Adventurers Guild Bulletin Board. So back to Leeway. Hey, give me some leeway. Back to Leeway, and did I get a cheeky achievement as well? Complete Dainsleif. Another 5 primos. Dainsleif's dripping with primos, isn't he?
Jean will be...
The kilobytes are having a bit of a rumble. at my end. I don't know what's going on there. The kilobyte's having a bit of a rumble. Seems to be back up now. Don't know what's going on there. The kilobyte's had a bit of a rock and roll. If they do, obviously, if they do rubbish it, then we've got the turning it off and on as an option, haven't we? That's always an option. But I'd rather do that in between the two streams. And if I have to do it, I'll go and walk the dog now. Just see how it picks up, see if it picks up. Watch those kilobytes. Fuck. Anyway, we've got 34,000 primos now. 3,400, sorry. We are stacking up the primos and we're not using them. One free wish here. Should we do this wish now? While the internet's having a struggle? Should we do the wish while the internet struggles? Go on then, pop the wish off. Should really save them up, shouldn't we? But let's pop that off. Crappy sword. Thanks. Thanks very much.
Upset if she catches us lazing around like this.
J Palace Rising is not a requirement for Inazuma. Jade Chamber Rising, this one. Interlude, Act 1. Yeah, it might not be a requirement, yeah, but because it's there and it's interlude and it's like I'm presenting the story mode on stream, I feel like I'm obliged to do it in order. And also, bearing that in mind, to not neglect these story quests as well, because otherwise they'll build up and they'll seem to come out of order, out of sync. So to not neglect those as well, including the teapot quest to get up the mountains. I feel like we've got a lot that I want to clear off before we actually get on to the next chapter. Like just in the back of my... it looks like I'm getting cluttered. It's just the way I play. When I play Fallout, I collect up loads of world quests, and I don't tend to do them immediately. And that's scuffed me on my first run of Fallout, 4 recently, where Preston said, go and sort this thing out for these settlers. And I was like, yeah, I'll do it later, it's just a world quest. And then it was like timed, and they were like, oh, you didn't help them, now you can't build a settlement there. And I was like, what? So then every time I got a settlement quest, I had to go and do it immediately. But I usually like just build up loads of quests, do some story, do some side quests, do some story, do some side quests like that, and let them build up. But I don't want to let too many of them build up here, because we got fucking loads. So I think I will do it, but in order now, we're doing this. As long as the internet stays stable. It seems alright now, so if it tanks it. In order, it's after all of it. Oh, I see. It came out after Inazuma. Oh, I might reconsider then. That's a good point. They don't tell you that though, do they, the chuffers? Like, you get a different experience if you come to it and play it later, or if you replay it. I guess. I always wondered, because on Hearthstone I had like an EU account, an NA account, and an Asia account, and they're all different accounts, weren't they? And when I log into this, it's like, which one do you want? And I'm like, Europe, because that's the one I'm playing. But I wonder if I start on America and Asia, whether I get another account, a new game effectively, and whether I could run it through again later, have a different experience doing things in a different order maybe. I wonder if people do that. I bet people do. Free to play, certainly. I bet you have a second account that you might get different characters on. Might be fun. But there's only so many hours in the day, and I don't know if I've got any more hours to play this. But maybe after you finish it.
Oh, yes! Yes! They have the audacity to go after anything! The 7 dragons, gods. No ancient artifact that relates can escape their greedy ambitions. Still, this time is different. Who do they think they are, going after the Abyss Order's treasures?
Right.
Oh, Traveler, it's you.
It is.
Huh? Ganyu, what are you doing here with Lan? Do you have a commission you need to post?
Hello. We were just discussing the treasure hoarders.
Yes, We were just saying how even the audacious treasure hoarders should know better than to mess with the Abyss. It's just too evil.
Sounds like a good combo, loads of stuff to kick ass.
But we recently received intel from the Ministry of Civil Affairs that 2 big-time treasure hoarders in Liyue and Mondstadt are planning some big joint operation.
Let's get out there.
2 big-time treasure hoarders?
Yes. They're known as Big Sis of the South and Raptor of the North.
Sounds cool.
Oh, Raptor! Paimon remembers he tried to run away from Amber in Mondstadt.
Oh, yeah.
But who is Big Sis of the South?
You are correct. She's the head of the treasure hoarders in Liyue. As I understand it, the treasure hoarders all call her boss.
Nice.
Some say that the god of thieves even bestowed a gift upon her for her exploits, making her Big Sis of the gods. But that's probably just a wild rumor.
This is a bit kung fu movie, isn't it? I like this.
Anyway, the treasure hoarders discovered some previously unexplored ruins that the Abyss Order has been secretly guarding in the shadows. Despite how dangerous that makes it, all the treasure hoarders can think about is what kinds of treasure could be inside. They have already devised a plan. They will send out a decoy to divert the Abyss Order's forces away from the ruins, then send an expert thief inside to steal the treasure.
To this end, Big Sis and Raptor have reportedly recruited a certain Grand Thief from Fontaine.
Grand Thief? That's quite an impressive sounding title.
Oh, indeed. He is an extraordinary individual. The Grand Thief is highly respected in the treasure hoarders, in the same way that we adventurers look up to great adventurers. Ah, so you're familiar with the author of the Tevat Travel Guide, then? Correct. The Grand Thief is someone as renowned as her. So, despite being relative big-timers in Liyue and Mondstadt, Big Sis and Raptor had to put in a lot of work to convince a thief of his status to come and personally oversee this operation.
A lot of backstory for a big ass-kicking, isn't it?
With the major changes in Liyue recently, the Ministry of Civil Affairs and the Millelith already have their hands full, but anything related to the Abyss makes me feel like there is some unknown danger lurking beneath the surface. So I decided to come to the Adventurers Guild to post a commission.
All right, Ganyu, we'll get it done.
Leave this commission to us.
Oh, thank you so much.
Good to see this in the hands of a reliable guild member. Well, then.
Go on then.
Should I save this money or invest it?
Go to the ruins. Let's hope there's not a mess. Let's hope it's not a lot of messing about. Let's hope it's just like we get there and we have a big Barney and we sort it out. That would be ideal for me.
It's raining. My uniform will get all wet.
I'm considering switching Amber out because if we're having a big Barney, maybe I should have. I'm trying to learn to use the hot chef, but I don't know what we're going to come up against.
Champion of Mondstadt.
And Amber is our main, really, isn't she? So, gliding champion of Mondstadt and everything. Can I get those flowers? Yeah, thank you. And I'll just have this big rock. We'll just kill that.
Ooh, wonderful.
That. Have all that. The quest is quite long. Oh, ooh. We're just gonna run. I'll run till 6 o'clock in the evening. I'll run for another 40 minutes. We'll see how we go, and then I'll walk the dog, come what may, because the dog will need walking.
Someone needs assistance.
Call of the Abyss. Go on then. I should be able to bang this out in 40 minutes, surely. I forgot what it... Did it recommend anything to me? Cryo. Right. Go on then.
I can't wait any longer.
Oh, cheeky. Maybe I should have had Amber because it's a bit of a structured dungeon.
There are signs of treasure hoarder activity here. They must have come to these ruins. Let's go deeper inside. Paimon sure hopes Ganyu's information is reliable.
It's a bit of a dungeon, isn't it?
There aren't many guards here. Looks like their plan to draw away the Abyss Order's forces really worked. Nice and spicy.
What's happening? What's happening? Where's it? Right.
Body and judgment. You can't run.
I'll charge up all their specials, but I won't use them because obviously something
Body
more
and
taxing will come next.
More signs that a treasure hoarder was here. This should be the right direction.
This looks like a job for Amber.
Why does it feel stranger and stranger as we make it deeper into these ruins? Be careful now. Paimon's right behind you.
What am I supposed to be doing here? Like, if I could fire arrows at that thing, I'd be happier, but... Alright. Go down. Yeah? Yeah. Don't like the look of these spiky walls. What? Go on. Just dry off my hands. We're going to have a big Barney, aren't we?
This looks like a person. Could it be the Grand Thief? Why is he in that position? Is he praying to something? That's
That's a statue of the Seven, an Electro statue.
Why is the statue of the Seven hanging upside down? And the statue's hands? Paimon remembers they're normally holding an orb, right? But this statue is holding... What is that?
Is this an Abyss statue?
Paimon has a really bad feeling about this. And the Grand Thief hasn't moved an inch.
Let's just get to smashing it all up.
Hello? He's dead. Paimon doesn't feel so good. Let's get out of here, and fast! We should report back to Ganyu and Lon. Now what?
Paimon's shit in it.
We can't stay here! Quick, run!
Flee the ruins. Oh, I thought we'd have a fight.
Race you!
Oh. Oh, it's only a bubble. Oh, shit! That didn't go well, did it? Amber can pop bubbles with her arrows, so Amber's really good for this. I just decided not to bring her at the last minute. Hello.
You cannot spy on the secrets of the Abyss.
Shut up, spit in your mask.
You have come here. You have seen our secrets. For this, you must pay the price.
It's your head, that's the price, mate.
As a herald.
Herald.
An Abyss Herald?
Cool, let's go.
Dainsleif. Oh, I thought you were just a couple of pests that stumbled in here by mistake. Did he send you here to die? The Abyss is unstoppable.
Well, we'll see about that.
What is this power? Pirate's never seen it before. Careful, please don't get cocky.
Look at him, frozen in place, look.
Abyssal roar!
He doesn't like that, does he?
Steady as stone.
No, my sword! Time to act. Judgment!
Zhangling's took a bit of a kicking, though.
You can't run! Body and... Judgment! Punishment! Boba, get them!
Hello?
This power, it seems familiar.
Why not get to kill him then? I mean, I really had you on the ropes there, mate. It seems a bit of a cop-out that you just disappeared and went into a cutscene, to be honest.
I see. So it's you. You are the one.
I bet my twin is looking for me, isn't he?
In that case, I shall stay here no longer.
Don't report back to the boss, eh?
What a tough battle. Are you okay?
Yeah, we had him.
Oh, such a strong enemy. Who knew the Abyss Order had monsters this powerful among them?
It seemed to know me.
What is it? What are you thinking about?
Nothing.
Oh, right, yeah. We're near the exit now. Let's get out of this scary place.
We swiftly leave. So, there you go. Didn't have to do that on my own.
So, we meet again. A little sooner than I had expected.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Dane!
Judging by your expression, it seems you just experienced something quite strange. Could it be that you encountered an Abyss Herald in those ruins?
How'd you know?
Huh? How did you know that?
I've been on the Abyss Herald's trail. I didn't expect to find you here as well. An inverted statue of the Seven, holding abyssal power in its hands. No, I have never seen such a thing during my time fighting the Abyss. Though I have had my suspicions. Tell me the rest of what happened in there. So you escaped the ruin depths filled with abyssal power, and then?
And then, as we got close to the exit, an Abyss Herald suddenly appeared and blocked our way! We fought a big battle with that thing. Maybe it hasn't gotten too far yet.
Yes, this is a rare opportunity indeed. Come, let's catch up to it.
Well, it ran off, didn't it? I mean, yes, sir, or wait, I thought I was the one who commissioned you.
Let's go! A rare opportunity? With Dane helping out, maybe we'll be able to solve more mysteries about the Abyss.
All right. Paimon. He's disappeared, though, hasn't he? Left us here. Where are we? We've been here to unlock this, but I haven't had a good scout around, I don't think. Where's Amber when you need her?
Nice and spicy.
Do it on this rock, you chuffer. Oh. She's nearly dead, isn't she? She needs heals. Look for traces of the Abyss Order. What am I supposed to be? Over there. All the way over there, mate. Get my heals. And we're over here. Do I want Amber or Jinglang? I'm going to go Jinglang for a little bit because I'm learning to use her, but Amber is still our main, and I wanted to switch because she's good with this sort of shit.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire! Boba, get them! Eat this! Judgment!
You can't run!
That was a mistake.
No, my sword! Ring cutter!
get this one done.
Shiver! You can't run!
Nice and spicy.
Thanks.
Those abyss mages just now. Were they trying to ambush us?
No. They were just digging through these abandoned ruin guards looking for something of value.
Oh, is that so? But looking for chaos devices, chaos circuits? You know, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, we do that.
They wouldn't be searching for such ordinary objects. In fact, I was nearby investigating precisely because abyss mages often come out from that ruin to explore. They seem to be searching the remains of ruin guards for a certain valuable object to take back to the ruins. However, they look disappointed, so it would seem they haven't found it yet.
Well then, why didn't you grab one of them just now and ask what they were up to?
I certainly don't mean to be merciful towards these monsters of the abyss, but I have a feeling that their plan with this object is of major importance to the entire Abyss Order. One cannot discover the truth behind it through interrogation. Or rather, these abyss mages likely fear something else, much more than they do a painful interrogation.
My twin.
Paimon is getting goosebumps thinking about all this.
All right, we shouldn't waste too much time here. Let's continue our search.
More searching. Just going to swap Amber in again because I feel like we're doing a bit of outriding.
Outrider Amber, reporting.
Just over here, aren't we? Might as well run to it.
I'll race you there.
Right, Amber. Oh, there's a chest up there. I see a cheeky chest up the way. Gonna hit this target on the way before we get there anyway, so...
Bet you can't keep up with me.
Hello. See how Amber does in this situation then? Same situation. Oh, shit!
I'll never surrender.
This has all gone to shit now. Just gonna have to focus on the big dude. Like, I need an electro. I need an electro.
I must leave no stone unturned.
I'm getting bubbled. This is... Hang on.
As a dutiful maid would.
I'm gonna take out these little dudes.
I have taught you
Oh,
everything
sugar.
I know. You got me.
What the fuck? No. I'm not going down to this. I'm not going down to this. I'm not losing this. Those mages just pinged me.
Job.
Damn it. Damn it.
I can't wait any longer.
We're going to hunt.
I'm feeling like I'm still going to get pinged, right? Feeling like they're still going to smush me up. A little bit of a tough fight this is, because that ruin guard suddenly, you know, the giant electric ruin flying guard thing just suddenly came to life. I wonder how I can make this easier on myself. Gathering them together and freezing them is usually the way. that I like to go. But those two mages are not susceptible to that necessarily. They're freezing me. It's one of these things again. It's like that bubble room, isn't it? Where if I get frozen, I'm in trouble. And that big thing can kill me, but I can avoid it quite easily. But it can kill me. I wonder if I could draw anyone away. I wonder if there's a safer spot to fight in. I mean, this is the arena of combat.
I don't see an app called Spotify.
No, this is the arena of combat, but and I think dealing with the little chaps around the edge first, you know, working my way into the strongest enemy might be the way to do it. It's just going to be a great big chuffing mess, isn't it? Let's just go for it.
Body and mind.
Get in there and freeze this dude first. Right. I can't hurt them, so stop hitting them. Right, run from that. Then freeze this dude. No, run from them.
You can't run.
Right, I'm going to try and get away and have a go at this chap. Oh, he chased me down and killed me. Alright.
Looks like overtime. No, my sword!
Right, I got one enemy down. Run. Hide. One. Two enemies down, okay? Going in the bag just to heal up. Oh, he's dead. Shit. How did he die? That's a serious issue because I can't freeze people without him. I've got no res materials either.
You can't run.
And that's going to take some beating, isn't it? These two are both down. I should get in on them now.
Punishment.
Gotta keep moving though.
Get them!
Damn it, when that thing hits you, you're in trouble.
Out of the frying pan!
You can't run.
I can hear it coming because it goes like, irregular. It's just that thing now. I can do this. Oh my god, if I didn't get nailed by it, I could do it. Come on, can't we damage it? Can't we do some serious damage? Going in the bag. Come on, you chopper. Where are you? Where's it gone now? Is it on top of the thing? That's good, that's hidden from me. I can hide from it for a second. I can't hit it though, can I? So maybe it's not that good. Or do I have to go up there now to get it? I don't want to go up there. That would be an arse, wouldn't it? Come down, you chopper. I'm not going to be able to climb up, am I? And get there, am I? Like, this has all gone wrong. Because it's gone up there. Alright, fine. Let's come down now, the chopper.
Nice and spicy.
It's cheated me, man. It cheated me.
Everything.
I went to climb up there and then it cheated me, didn't it? Where's it gone now? I'm climbing on the things. Don't climb on the things. I hate it when I climb on the things. Just come out here, you fucker. Just you come over here. Firing your fucking rockets. Just come over here. I'm not fighting you. Wow, look. If I start to climb up this, it will start to move. You watch. It's going to get me now. Fuck, chuffing thing.
You can't run. Shiver. What an...
I can't fight it there. How come it can hit me through the rocks?
Just fate's dark design.
It's just this lad then. It's just me and him. Just this lad. Fucking thing. I'm not going to lose this, mate. Where's it going? Come on, I've got this. I've got this. Where is it? No, 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 no.
Get back!
Pete, it's chuffing. Thank you. That was close.
Wow. Besides the Abyss Order, Ruin Guards sure are active around here. Seems wherever we find an Abyss Mage hideout, there's often a bunch of Ruin Guards roaming around too. Is that just a coincidence? Or...
There are no coincidences in the world.
Right.
Everything is the fruit of seeds planted long ago. Just like your appearance in that tavern, time is just waiting for those seeds to sprout.
Don't you just love it when they fly away? I mean, it wouldn't be one. It's one thing if it flew away, but it flew into the actual. You know, it was trapped inside the scenery. And when I climbed up, it was like, oh, I'll get off that now. Fire rockets at you. I had it though, I got it. I got it. It was nearly a bit of a chuffer, but I got it.
Forget it. Just some needless musings.
That's the story of my
The connection between the Abyss Order and the Ruin Guards is by no means incidental. Rather, they are both branches that have grown out and up from the same roots below.
Okay.
Branches? Roots?
Both originate from an ancient nation that was destroyed 500 years ago. Khaenri'ah.
Nice.
Huh? Khaenri'ah?
Khaenri'ah?
Really? The Abyss Order and Ruin Guards are left over from after the destruction of that nation? Oh. Speaking of Khaenri'ah, that's really a super ancient name.
But she knows it.
Oh, right. As your guide, Paimon should explain a bit here. A long time ago, the nation of Khaenri'ah was...
Well, apparently I know about it.
Huh? You have memories of being there. But that nation was destroyed 500 years ago.
Don't know what's going on now.
Is that so? Well, everyone has their secrets. But if you would like to tell me, I will listen.
Oh, there we go.
So, the Khaenri'ah you saw, what was it like?
I'm going to tell him all about it, apparently. There you go.
That's the complete story, huh? Paimon thought that you ran into that unknown god first.
I see. So your first memory after coming to this world was being awoken by your brother from within that meteorite.
It seems your brother woke up first. But the question is, how long before you?
And then your brother told you that the destruction of Khaenri'ah plunged the whole world into chaos, and that you two should leave this world called Teyvat?
The destruction of Khaenri'ah? He said that?
That destruction you witnessed, that's history from 500 years ago. It seems the first time you awoke in this world was indeed during that period.
It gets weird, doesn't it?
So your brother must have understood this world better than you did, because he woke up first.
And it was shortly after that that you encountered an unknown god who blocked your path, so you couldn't escape.
Oh, Paimon knows this part really well.
I understand. When you awoke at that time and hurriedly tried to leave for another world, you didn't know anything about Khaenri'ah. But now, since you have come to gain some understanding of Teyvat, you are able to guess that the war you witnessed all those years ago must be the war that ended Khaenri'ah. Am I right?
Apparently so.
If that's the case, you must have been flipping through all sorts of books during our adventure these past few months. Before going to Mondstadt, you had just looked at some vague materials. Later, we managed to gather a whole bunch of old books from all around Mondstadt and Liyue, but you told Paimon they were useless.
Right.
So, the whole time you were just trying to learn more about Conria so you could find your brother?
Apparently so.
Oh, yeah. You can travel around the 7 nations to find the 7. But where can you go to find a nation that was destroyed 500 years ago?
I probably know more about Conria than both of you.
Because you're 500 years old as well.
Conria was a nation without a god. Not because it had a god that died or abandoned them, but because it never had a god to begin with. It was a powerful nation, built purely by humans. An unprecedented, flourishing, and glorious civilization. It was the pride of humankind.
A nation without a god?
Later events unfolded just as you remember. It was all destroyed by gods.
You mean that...
500 years ago, the gods descended upon the world and brought desolation to Conria. The pride of humankind was uprooted and crushed, like a weed removed from the garden of the gods.
How could that be? The history books don't say anything about that.
That's a dangerous world. I need to hurry up and find my brother.
Yes, well, continuing to discuss the past now will only dampen our spirits.
I need to hear what explanation the gods have for their actions. Oh, the next time I see Venti or Zhongli. Oh, they are the gods. Venti and Zhongli were the ones that destroyed the Chuffing city. Oh, I see. Right.
Let's keep moving. I will tell you more of what you want to know as we continue our search.
All right. Give you another 15 minutes and then I've got to walk the dog. Going over here now. Probably just need to resurrect everyone. And then I need to head over there, so... I imagine we're going to have another Barney. Hello, Mary. Mary Jo Crawley. Jo Mary Crawley. Hello. We're running Genshin Impact on Twitch all weekend. Oh, there's a little chest down there that I want. I can have that on the way, can't I? Yeah, I can have that on the way. And there's another one there. There's a couple of chests. I'm going to end up upping my world level just at the wrong time. These are fiery dudes. Let's have them. Oosh! Hi, Jack.
Rain outlines your fate.
Bye, Jack.
Yeah! Judgment! Time to act. You can't run! No, my sword!
Nice.
I hope we find long-lost ancient literature.
Yep. And primos, of course. Mainly primos, though. Not so worried about the long-lost ancient literature as I am about the primos. But they're taking a little bit longer to go down, aren't they, these mages now? Because I'm a little bit world level weak.
Let me weave you a verse.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Judgment!
Mind you, that all went down pretty quick.
There are a
a few interesting
Look at those
trinkets
two
here.
chests over there as well. Jesus. Look, there's 3. There's 3 in this landscape. I'm going to have to ignore the chests and come back for the chests another time, because I can always go and grab chests. Let's just mark the map for chests. What is chests? One of these should be chests. I'll put a hook. Now we'll do this Abyss Mage stuff instead. Yeah. My watch is telling me I've got to stand up. Chuffing, the iWatch won't leave you alone. Like, it's not just you tell the time on it, it's like, get up, go for a run, chuff about. Stand up, stand up. You happy now? Thanks.
Over there! It's more ruin guards and abyss mages. Dane was just saying how these ancient machines are from Conria. So, did Conria have a lot of ruins that needed to be guarded?
No. Ruin Guard is the name modern people have given these machines. No one called them that 500 years ago.
This quest is a bit like a history lesson, isn't it?
These Ruin Guards were known as field tillers by the people of Conria.
Field tillers? What a strange name.
It's not like you think. Field tiller was just a code name. The people of Conria like to give code names to their weapons. The land is not to be tilled with farming tools, but rather is to be fought for with steel and blood. This is how the field tiller came about.
Fought for with steel and blood? Well, that's an interesting way of understanding tilling. Paimon doesn't think it's a very positive interpretation.
That's a reflection of, I think it's a reflection of, as the Nazis were building towards the Second World War and the war machine for the Second World War, they were rebuilding the nation after the First World War, and there was a famous speech given by one of the Nazis. I think it was the Nazis. I think I've got that right. It might have been building towards the First World War. I might be wrong, but basically he said, no, I think it was the Second World War. He said, look, and I'm paraphrasing, do you want butter or guns? You know, with butter, we can become fat, rich off the fat of the land, or fat off the riches of the land. But with guns, we can go and take more land and have a lot more butter, you chuffers. So it was something like that. That's what they said, butter or guns. You know, tilling or blood.
After the destruction of Conria, these masterless field tillers went completely out of control.
The imaginary world merging with the real world. This, in a way, this in China and Japan, there's this is like a manga, anime influenced game, and in China and Japan there's a big. It happens in the West as well a lot, but they put a name on it, and I can't remember the actual name. It was in a video that. It was in a review video of Genshin Impact that I learned this. I should link the video, but I can't remember the name of the chuffing video. Genshin Impact, a review, I don't know. But the chap that did the video was saying that they have these stories, and the archetypes of the story are that you go into another world and resolve your problems there. And it's like an archetypal trope of certain Oriental literature and modern manga and anime, and this is like one of those things. It's a bit of a, for me, it's a bit of a cop-out to say like, oh right, instead of the real world, we're in this fantasy world. That's fair enough, but we're also going to have real world us from Earth. We're going to be in it, and the way we're going to cross that border is just to say, oh, I don't know how that happens. You got, you know, went through a thing and flash of light, and now you're here. That's a mystery. Anyway, that's the sort of story premise that a lot of stories have that premise, and also there's a lot of stories in Western literature like Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Where you want to, you know, the action takes place in the fantasy world, but how do you get into the fantasy world and still be you, the reader, and come from our world? How do we cross those borders? the question isn't very much a question here. It's just like the border has been crossed, enjoy it. But that's interesting questions in literature.
They wandered aimlessly over the centuries, gradually spreading to every corner of Tevat.
And also in psychology, Sigmund Freud talked about the subconscious, and then Jung surpassed his thinking and went on to other ideas. And one of the ideas Jung suggested was that the reason that we all have these archetypal stories and archetypes like the warrior, the priest, I don't know, like archetypal figures, and they happen in different cultures far removed. Like ancient Aboriginal stories have similar archetypes to ancient Chinese stories. Like the reason that we have these culture crossing archetypes is, Jung would suggest that we have access to a sort of super subconscious that exists as a greater consciousness, and we access it individually, and like it's like a pool of consciousness that we draw from, and so it's no wonder we all get similar ideas because we're all accessing the same super subconscious. I mean that's Jung's idea. I don't know if it really is what goes on, but it's an interesting idea, isn't it?
Perhaps resonating with the sorrow of other civilizations lost to time, they found their way to various ruins across the land, where they lie dormant.
That sounds so sad.
Once you understand more, those details won't mean much to you. But no matter their past, all that remains of them now is the danger they pose. So destroy them all.
Fair play. Destroy them all. Uh-oh. Chopper's waking up.
You can't run.
No, don't hit me with that. Get me with this.
You're toast! No, my soul!
Right, that's all the little chaps taken care of. Now it's just the big dude.
Punishment!
Really helped us that it was raining then. But now it's not raining.
Rain cutter.
But I got a wet boy. Oh! How'd you like them apples?
Huh? This abyss maze dropped a talisman. Could it be a communication of some kind?
This talisman seems connected to the Abyss Herald. But why would an Abyss Mage be carrying it? Perhaps it really does contain information about their operation.
But Paimon can't read the writing on it. Is that the script of Conria?
Maybe our wet boy can read it. He's into books.
Engulf the faith of the enemy in flame, and bring glory to His Highness the Prince.
What? Is that what it says?
Loom of Fate, initial operation.
The Loom of Fate doesn't sound good, does it?
They, the Abyss, seem to be carrying out a large operation. The keyword here is Loom of Fate. It seems like they are still launching the operation, or rather, are still conducting preliminary tests.
Loom of Fate? What's that? Is it literally a fate-weaving machine? From the horrible feeling Paimon's been getting, those eerie ruins are super likely to be related to this fate-weaving operation. So, Dane, what message does this talisman contain?
I'm reading it now. An ambitious operation. But some parts are difficult to understand.
How so?
In short, the first phase of the plan is related to Osile, Overlord of the Vortex.
The Overlord of the Vortex? You mean that god in the ocean?
We weren't able to destroy it last time. It was just crushed by the Jade Chamber.
What do they want with Osile?
Could it be the same as with Dvalin?
I know of your past heroics regarding Dvalin. And I also know of the Abyss Order's role in the Storm Terror incident, though you may not have been aware of it at the time. You were thwarting an Abyss Order operation similar to this one.
Last time it was Venti's old friend. This time it's a huge ancient god. The Abyss Order keeps setting their sights higher and higher. Will the Abyss Order use their lies and dark magic to corrupt Osile, just as they did Dvalin?
No. From the contents of the talisman, this operation goes one step further. They won't just corrupt Osile's mind. They also plan to use the ancient technology behind the field tillers to completely transform Osile's body.
Oh god, Mega Man Ancient God.
Is that even possible? So wait, the Abyss Order wants to make some sort of cybernetic squid god of mass destruction?
Yep.
Very few people today truly understand the civilization of Khaenri'ah. Though, of course, the accuracy of that understanding itself is difficult to judge. Only the Abyss Order has consistently sought out the remnants of Khaenri'ah. Despite being far from human, they seek out this lost human civilization quite persistently. The talisman's message states that they will use the defiled statue as a base, attaching Osile's limbs to construct a mechanized god, and the new core that shall replace the orb usually held by the Statue of the Seven is the eye of the very first field tiller.
The eye of the very first field tiller? Oh, Paimon gets it! All those Abyss mages are looking for the special eye, right?
It would seem so.
And I bet it's down in a dungeon and we've got to go and get it. Yep.
This whole thing keeps getting more complicated. But
Yes. According to the talisman, the eye should be placed in the hands of the defiled statue, thereby imbuing the newly born god with the power to topple the divine thrones of Celestia.
oh boy, the Abyss Order sure isn't holding back with this plan. Since no one knows where the first field tiller is, how about we take the information about the statue as the starting point for our investigation? Yeah, that tone-deaf bard is too difficult to track down anyway. Let's go to the cathedral first and ask around. Maybe we'll learn something.
The cathedral.
Huh? What's the matter, Dane?
Nothing. Let's get moving.
Has he got history with Barbara? Ah, okay. Adventure rank 40. World level increased to 5. Oh, God. Now look what happened. Our world level went up. We're supposed to celebrate that. But what that means is everything out there has just got stronger. And we're just about on the, on the edge of it being a bit tough. So everything out there is now stronger. I've got to come back to this place and collect up chests. Look, there's chests over there. There's chests over there. All sorts of chests now. And there's a good reason for it. There's another chest over there, look. I've marked it on the map, Chest City. So there's a good reason for collecting chests now. We need those books to rank our squad up. No worries. Our little team needs to be leveled up, look. They need to eat these books. Because we're at level 50 world now. We're level 50 characters, but what about your weapons? That's a level 50. Can it go any higher? Yeah, if you've got the stuff. Oh, I have got the stuff. Ooh, but do I want to spend it on that one? I don't know. So I've got to do that sort of thinking. Still need the balls. Getting them tomorrow on Sunday. Still need the balls. So we've got to do a bit of that. Making ourselves stronger to keep up with the world. And it's now just gone 6 o'clock. I'm going to go and walk the doggy in the woods for a bit.
I smell rabbit.
I'll come back and I'll get back on this later. Bit of a big evening sesh. About 7:30, 8 o'clock. Probably 8 o'clock-ish onwards. GMT. Oh look, there's one of those little... Look, check this out. Oh, he's gone under the ground, look. Where's he going, little... What's he doing? He's gone under the ground. Check that. He's running over here now. Now he's just going to give out money, look. There he goes. 1 money at a time. 1 money at a time, so it's not really worth it. Is it? Now we're having a fight. I'll do this and then I'll go walk the dog. Because they just, they started it. Oh, what happened?
You can't run!
No!
Whoops.
Rain outlines your fate. Judgment. That felt pretty good.
That's where we get our books from, isn't it? Saving up the primos. All good in the hood. So, yeah, I will now go to Paimon's menu. Oh, we've got some more achievements, the cheeky chuffers. A few more primos. Unlock the Grand Thief's Fate. Escape the Eerie Ruins. Learn the Loom of Fate. Feel like we've got a few more of them to come. And I'm going to go and walk the dog, and you're going to be good. I'm supposed to hit it to get... It's probably not vegan. Oh, to hit it? Oh, I'm not going to hit it. That little ferret, if you hit it, you get more money. No. No, I'm not going to hit it. I'm not going to hit it. I'll just... I'll just leave it be. It can keep its money. Poor little chuffer. Yeah. And it was nice going on the world level, wasn't it? Perfectly at the end of the quest, yeah. So I will be back in a couple of hours. You be good, my little chuffers. You be good, my little bookos. And if you can't be good, you're naughty.